Hey everyone, and welcome to GhostN'Grub's first short overview of the Stacy Mansion, located in the small town of Tecumseh, Michigan. Tecumseh, Michigan's most talked about spot is the Stacy Mansion. This timeless beauty has been standing since the mid-1800s. Originally the home to Judge Stacy and his wife Mary and their 7 kids, this place has seen its elegant parties, family life, and according to legend, a few things that go bump in the night. Today, we're going to separate fact from fiction. Now, locals whisper about the witch's chair in the nearby cemetery, said to connect to the Stacy family. Sit in it, and well, supposedly you'll get a visit from something unnatural. Well, spoiler alert, we didn't meet any witches, but we did get some unexpected paranormal activity at the night. More to come on that. Maybe it was for sure them, maybe it was something else. Who knows? Here's the reality check though. The Stacys were not involved in any witchcraft, or dark rituals for that matter. They were just one of Tecumseh's prominent families. But like good small town legends, stories grew over time. What started as whispers in the cemetery turned into ghost tales passed down for generations. Does Maria and Luana still haunt the halls of the Stacy Mansion? Do things go bump in the night? I can tell you during our investigation of the Stacy Mansion, we did catch some interesting anomalies. However, I can tell you, with the energy of the places that I've been, there's nothing insidious here. In fact, it's extremely welcoming, but there is activity as you'll see soon. Haunted or not, this place is worth exploring, not just for how beautiful it is, but the experiences you get to make for yourself. Let's go inside and check it out for ourselves.
It's a beautiful bed and breakfast, an incredible inn and event center. However, the history is absolutely amazing. Built in 1848 here in Tecumseh, Michigan, by a Scottish man that gave it some English flair. So needless to say, with 177 years of history, there's some spooks in here, and obviously grub. Let's explore it together as we take a look around the Stacy Mansion.
Hi, I'm Kim Freeman, and I'm a Stacy sister.
Hi, I'm Danielle Ward, and I am also a Stacy sister.
Hi, I'm Serena Riley, and I am a Stacy sister. Who started it? It's always Danielle.
Yes.
It's always my fault. We teach a exercise class together, and one day the gym that we teach at was closed, so we were on a walk, and I vividly remember walking with them and walking past the Stacy, and
She made us all stop and stare.
I made them all stop and stare. I grew up in a small town that had a very large bed and breakfast in it that is very well known. And I have vivid memories of riding my banana seat bike past the bed and breakfast with the smells and just the wonder and the magic of the bed and breakfast. And I knew that I always wanted to be an innkeeper. So I was talking to them about my wild and crazy dream that was just so far-fetched. And a week or so later, I remember Serena reached out and she's like, "So were you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was." And Kim's like, "I'm in." So we started game planning and we started developing a business plan. And that's kind of how it all started.
We had so many ideas before we even made an offer on the house.
Oodles.
Tons.
We still have
We need more houses.
How much did you know about the Stacy Mansion prior to putting an offer on it?
I didn't know much myself,
I.
other than it being an older house, a historic house within the city here.
Same. I'm not from here, so my knowledge was basically what Danielle told me.
Yeah, I knew all the tales of the house, but in our process of purchasing the home and now owning the home, obviously we have learned so much more and have corrected what I did know previously, because what's around the community isn't necessarily the truth of the Stacy Mansion. So several of the previous owners had stepped in and shared
Yeah.
their experiences of the house and little knickknacks of treasures of stories that they've told us. And,
Yep, some pictures and yeah.
We're to the part that everybody's been waiting for, the investigation of the Stacy Mansion, where we get to separate fact from fiction, urban legend from legend, and truth from fiction. I'm going to tell you from all the investigations that I've done throughout the years, the Stacy Mansion is one of the most welcoming energies I've ever been around. No, there's nothing insidious. No, there's nothing that's felt negative. However, there's definitely activity. But on top of that, there's more surrounding the Stacy Mansion than meets the eye. And you need to watch our full episode coming out next year just to decipher quite what it is. And there's some unexpected twists and turns that I found out during our investigation, and a lot more to the history. So sit back and relax and enjoy what you're about to watch. And remember, keep an open mind, and everything is open up to interpretation.
Now comes the part that everybody's been waiting for. The paranormal evidence of what was caught at the Stacy Mansion from one night. Now, all of the equipment that was set up was static equipment, so we made sure that no one was in the home and it was completely empty. While we were setting up downstairs, Serena and I were talking, and that's when you hear a disembodied voice of a little kid go hello while speaking over her.
So right now downstairs in the basement, getting set up, getting our last IR camera set up. And this is the room we're going into. Go ahead and turn off. Here we go.
Obviously, you can tell from the picture and where we were, there are no little boys down there, but there is a story of a little boy that is somewhat playful and nothing malicious, but definitely take a listen to this. You can clearly hear the little kid go, hello. And yeah, I'm gonna play it again a couple times so you guys can hear it again. Yeah, not much to be said about that, but we did catch a little boy saying hello. Now, one of my favorite pieces of evidence actually didn't even happen that night. When I was doing B-roll and taking pictures of the property about a week prior, out of the 6 shots that I took up front of the Stacy Mansion, look at the champagne room, which is in the upper left corner. I'll zoom in and enhance in what looks to be a older woman in era garb staring down at me. Now, it could be opened up to interpretation. When I uploaded it to AI to see if it saw anything, it said that there was a woman in the picture. So take that for what you will. Then, looking at this video, didn't see much. However, the voice recorder got a disembodied voice. Again, a woman saying hello, and then the sounds of footsteps. And then lastly, and the last piece of evidence that we got was pretty cool. After we got done getting set up in the main gathering room upstairs, what appears to be an orb flies by the camera, and then we got an EVP on the recorder saying, "What?" What can I say? There was a lot of anomalies that night, and more that we're going to share in the future. But when you come to stay at the Stacy Mansion, stay in this beautiful home for its history. Experience the Stacy Mansion for yourself. And maybe, just maybe, you'll have your own ghost story. Until next time, thank you for watching.